Hey everyone, Don here with Don's Question of the Day. Guys, welcome to another edition of DQOTD. It's a brand new week here on the show and I feel much better, so thank you guys for your prayers and concerns. We'll get into the first question for this week, but first guys, make sure you subscribe to Don's Question of the Day down below. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button that says subscribe. And guys, don't forget to ring-a-ding-a-ding that notification bell. If you do that, you'll know when we come out with a new video. On with the show, guy, the first question. Definitely a lot of answers to this question to get into. A lot of you found this question interesting, but I don't think we all thought it through. So the question is, if you were an item of food, literally an item of food, comma, what would you be? What type of food? What group of food? Or not group, but an item of food, a literal object of food that you could put in your mouth and eat. And I'm thinking you wouldn't have any feelings, you wouldn't have any emotions or any of the human factors that you have now as a human being. This would just be you turning into a piece of food. So that's where I was saying I don't think that a lot of us thought this through when we answered this question in regards to well, am I going to feel the emotions and stuff that I feel as a human being as this piece of food? No, you're not going to, because a lot of you were thinking, well, how could I ward off people from eating me? So I don't think it's going to matter, because you're probably going to get eaten anyways, unless you're just something like Brussels sprouts or something like that. I can imagine there are a lot of people that wouldn't eat that, but that's just one example of hundreds, I'm sure. So guys, here we go with some of your answers for today's question. An interesting one, I think. This is supposed to mean something about you, the food that you choose, as far as what you choose, what item of food you choose to be. So I don't know if all that is true, but I don't know. We could look it up and find out. But yeah, supposedly it's one of those, questions that you're supposed to find out something really important about you, but who knows? So guys, I'll give you some of the top answers today. Just get those out of the way. A lot of people said pizza, obviously, because I mean, it's pizza. And I just included all the pizzas together. Some of you said sausage, some of you said pepperoni, some of you said, hey, a supreme pizza, please, right? Absolutely. And then a taco, which is what I chose because I love tacos. It's one of my favorite things to eat, but like a fully loaded taco with a lot of the good toppings, because I just like them all. But I chose a taco, and then steak was the highest answered today for today's question. So steak took it, and once again, that was ribeye steak, whatever kind of steak it was that you said, it got under steaks. So guys, those are the top answers. Kind of one that almost made it to the top was chocolate. So that would include like a chocolate bar or a piece of chocolate, anything that's just chocolate by itself, Hershey's Kisses, something like that. Not sponsored by any of these brand names, by the way, for today's question. Literally, Poof just turning into this item of food. Poof, I'm a taco. What the heck, man? So we've got, somebody said licorice. I'm assuming they meant black licorice, but they didn't specify. So it could be that strawberry yucky licorice. Could be. I don't know. Somebody said an ice cream cone. Absolutely. They didn't say what type of ice cream, but there are some on here that actually do. Any type of cheese. A person said donut, corn on the cob, right? Picking those corn pieces off of you in order to eat the cob, but who knows? I don't know. This is an interesting thing. It's like, well, do you have the corn still on you, or are you just the cob? I would say the corn would still be on you, but you're eating this thing. So Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, chicken wings, a bowl of chili, cabbage, cabbage at Target. We've got spinach. We have a habanero pepper. Wow. Probably not a lot of people going to eat you. I'm just saying, unless they can tolerate a lot of heat, y'all. An avocado, a jalapeno popper. That's an interesting one. Some cream cheese with a little heat with it. But yeah, just turning into that. Can you imagine? You wouldn't be able to imagine, right? Because you don't have any feelings or emotions, right? just kind of suck because you just turn into this item of food and you have no idea that you did because you don't have any emotions or feelings. You don't have a brain. So you're just this item of food. But I guess if you had to pick what you wanted to be, if you turn into a piece of food, an item of food, you pick what you pick. But you wouldn't even know it happened. You would just like be dead, I guess. So it's kind of crazy to think about. Oh, we got banana, star fruit, enchilada. Yummy. I hope it's beef and not chicken. Just saying. Let's see. A pickle, a lemon, a hot dog. Could put a banana hot dog bun, right? I don't know. Starbucks, not sponsored. Starbucks vanilla frappe, yummy. Yes, I could get into that. Mine would be mocha, though. I'm just saying. Burrito, both bean and beef. I had two different people mention that. Jello cup, also pudding cup was mentioned. Can of chicken noodle soup. So not cooked, you're just this item, but that's okay. It's got food in it. So it could be a popsicle in a wrapper or whatever. It could be anything with food inside of it. You didn't have to be like specific and say, this is in a bowl or, this is just a popsicle out of a wrapper, but it's already out of the wrapper. You can include whatever material it comes in or whatever. Bag of Doritos. You guys all saw the Super Bowl and the Cooler Ranch Dorito commercial that they had. I thought it was pretty good, but that kind of reminded me of that. An apple, a greasy half-pound of cheeseburger, right? Here we go with some ice creams. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's pretty good stuff. And chocolate ice cream, of course. But those are the only two ice creams mentioned. Coffee, like a cup of coffee, I'm assuming. Could be a pot. Why not? Why not be a pot of coffee? You could drink out of the pot. Why am I referring to all this? All of us being eaten by these things. I don't know. We've got watermelon. We've got bacon, right? Who doesn't like bacon? And who wouldn't want to be bacon, right? Although I don't like being greasy and sweaty, but I guess I don't know. Are you a cooked piece of bacon? Are you straight out of the package? I don't know. That just sounds a little fishy, but I do like bacon. A lot of you like bacon and said bacon. Something nasty so no one would eat me at all. They just didn't specify what they would be. I thought that was a good one. But once again, they probably didn't know that this piece of food is not going to have emotions or a brain or be able to tell what the heck it is. So, but that is a good thought. I like that a lot. Loaf of bread. And I think, yeah, that's it that I wrote down for the video anyways. There was some more, but that's going to do it for today's question, guys. I hope you did enjoy this one. I enjoy questions like this because you guys get to be creative and come up with neat stuff for the results video. And I really like that because it makes the videos a lot better for viewing quality. So thank you guys so much for answering on Facebook and at the store that I work at. But that's going to do it for today's question. Second question coming up both Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So guys, don't forget to check that out and check out the results video on Thursday evening. So that's going to do it for me. I'm Dawn. Question everything. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.